What is your last class?
The operation modes we created and we activated the operation modes.
Why we need to create operation modes?
For better performance, load balancing of the request based on the operation time.
Not exactly. Any idea, Bala? Why we need to create operation modes?
Operation mode is day mode and night mode like that we will create.
Yeah. What is the use?
And
Why we need to create operation modes?
when there is
Mm-hmm.
non-business hours, we can use the resources to
What type of resources?
background, I mean work process.
Okay.
We can use the work process in non-business hours to
To
better
maintain the
perform.
performance of the system.
See, operation modes, why we need to create in the sense, in my business hours, non-business hours, I want increase my dialogue processes in business hours. Dialogue work processes, I need to more dialogue work processes in business hours. Non-business hours, I required a background work processes more, right? So for that, I cannot log in every time and I cannot increase the dialogue work processes and background work processes based on my business hours and non-business hours timings, correct? I cannot do daily on manually. So apart from that, so I can create an operation mode. For business hours, I can create one operation mode, name is day. For that, I can increase my dialogue work processes and I can decrease my background work processes. And for non-business hours, I can create one more operation mode that is called night. For that operation mode, I can increase my background work processes and I can decrease my dialogue work processes. For that purpose, we are creating a operation modes, correct?
Yeah.
Whenever operation mode time occurs, then automatically the work processes will switch automatically without user interaction, correct?
Yeah. How to activate and deactivate operation modes?
Here, we have not equal to RZ03. See here, this instance choose operation mode day, active operation mode, choose operation mode night, active operation mode. Here we can do this activate. Once we created in RZ04, in RZ04 only we have created, right?
Yeah.
Day, night, RZ03. This is my instance name, and the status of instance active, and work directory defaults. And for this instance, active operation mode is day. Operation modes configure. From here also we can go to the RZ04. Operation mode configure. This is RZ04 screen, correct?
Yeah.
This is active. In RZ04, select operation mode view. Here deactivate. Okay.
Yeah. Which will deactivate?
Day. Day operation mode will be deactivate. Set to activate again, it will activate.
Okay.
If I want to deactivate night, then it's deactivate. Means inactive. If I want to set active, then it will active.
Okay.
No. Okay. Did we completed RFCs?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, SDMS. Transport
This
mechanism.
logon groups we will see later.
Actually, yesterday we discussed today Logon groups. Oh, okay, okay. I forgot. Logon groups, right?
Can we do that RFC connection in practical from one system to another system?
Yeah, sure. Right now we have only one system, right?
Yeah.
So once we get a system, all of three, then we can create. I will give you a task once you receive the servers. RFC creations and operation mode creations, logon groups creations. I'll give you a task one by one. So once we receive the servers, then we can do.
Please also give assignments, Ramu, based on
Yeah, I'm
the
waiting
real-time
for.
scenario.
Yeah, sure.
Because that assignment will be practical and practice also for us.
Hmm. So, 1 second. Yeah. Slash and SMLG to create a logon groups, right?
Yeah. That
Pinch.
yes, SUGR. Ramu? SUGR.
I'm not getting your voice.
SUGR.
SUGR is for to create a user
User.
groups. This is for creating of user groups.
What's the difference between these two? SUGR and SMLG?
SMLG for logon groups. First, we'll discuss what is the use of a logon groups.
Yeah.
Okay. See here. Create a logon group name. There is no logon groups are there. Basis and assign the instance copy. Now I have created one logon group basis. Create one more. Functional and assign the instance copy. This is my logon group. When we can use the logon groups means to load distribution purpose, to better performance purpose, we can create logon groups. What is the use? To load distribution and to better performance. For example, in my scenario, I have one central instance and I have 5 dialog instances are there. Total how many instances I have in my system?
6.
6 instances in my system, right? For example, this system SID is PRD. Then, now, whenever my all users are login to PRD system, then what will happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So whenever this is my central instance, for example, the remaining all are dialog instances. Okay. Whenever my users are connecting based on the work process availability, based on my dispatchers, it will connect to the systems, correct? Whether it may be a central instance, whether it may be any dialog instance, it can connect, right? For example, there are a lot of users are connected. There are so many dialog users are connected. Okay. So whenever I have 6 instances, all my dialog work processes are full. For example, all my dialog work processes are full or occupied. Full means what? In all the instances, in all the instances, my and all the users are connected and my all the dialog work processes are full. Then what will happen? Ultimately, your SAP system will hang, right? Got my point? No other user can log in into the system. Why? Because there is no free dialog work process available, right? Whenever this type of situation occur, all users are occupied with my dialog work processors and my system has been hanged, then as a basis consultant I cannot log into the system. Why? Because if I want to log in into the system, PRD system, okay, ultimately I require a dialog work process. Got it? So there is no dialog work process free as of now, right? So basis consultant, as a basis consultant, I cannot log in into the system through SAP GUI. All my end users are occupied with my dialog work processes. I cannot log in. Whenever the remaining users are trying to access, it will keep on trying to connect to my SAP system only. Got
Yeah,
my point?
what is the message for the user?
There is no message will come. Whenever you selected SAP Logon pad, whenever you click on SAP Logon pad, whenever you double click on that entry, then it will keep on connecting to my SAP system. You will not receive any logon screen. Got
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
My SAP GUI system is trying to connecting to my PRD system to fetch the logon screen, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So it will not provide any logon screen. Means why? Because there is no dialog work process free. So it will keep on trying to connecting. That's it. Whenever what are the users are trying, all the users will keep on connecting to my PID system. Then they will not receive any logon screen information. Why? Because there is no free dialog work process in my system as of now. All the dialog work processes are occupied by my all the end users. So as a basis consultant also I cannot log into the system. Okay. In this situation will occur in production environment. Got my point? In most of the cases, this type of situation will occur in production environment. Then all the users will raise a question, SAP is not working. SAP is not working. They will raise a question, SAP is not working, but they don't have any technical knowledge what's happening in the back end. So as a basis consultant, we need to analyze what happened in the back end. So whenever this type of situation occur, first you need to try from your end through SAP GUI, are you able to connect to the system or not? Right? First point. You need to try to connect, right? Through SAP GUI. Second point, if it is not able to connecting here, for example, not connected, then what will happen? You need to log in at operating system level. Okay, with SID ADM user ID, you need to fire one command. What is that command? dpmon. Got it? dpmon command. It is a command. Then what will happen? It will give you list of work processes. How many
We
work
have to select
processes are
any
there?
directory.
Sorry?
We have to select any directory while giving dpmon command.
You need to provide a dpmon and pf equals to your profile name, your profile path, USR, SAP, SID, sys profile. Where is my profile will start? Will store?
USR SAP SID USR SAP SIS SID profiles.
No, wrong. Where is my profile path? Hari, Bala?
I'll tell you.
You're not reading anything, right?
USR SAP SID SIS profile.
USR, SAP, SID, sys profile.
Yeah.
We need to start like this. dpmon pf equals to / USR, SAP, SID, sys profile. Okay. Using this command, we need to start it. Then what will happen? It will give you list of work processes. Means how many work processes are there and what is the each and every work process status and which user is occupied by and what are the and how much time it is running, since long how much time it is running and what is the status of the work process. Okay. Then next what we need to do, we need to check long running work processes. Long running work process, since how much long time the work process is running, we need to check that. Based on that, we need to find out user ID. Okay, so we need to contact to the user, since what he is doing in that work process, which type of T code is executing, what type of report is executing, why it was hang status. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So in the list of work processes, you need to find out the long running dialog work processes. We are talking about the dialog work processes only. We are not talking about background work processes. Okay. So in the long running work processes, we need to see the user ID. Okay. Based on that user ID, we need to contact to the user through mail. We need to contact to the user. We need to know why we are contacting to the user. We need to know what the user is running, which type of T code he is running, which type of report he is running, why the SAP work process is hanged. Okay. So then whenever you contact to the user, user don't have any technical knowledge, so user will say, I have executed a report and it is not running. That's it. He will say simply, I have executed one report since long time. It is not running. It is not giving any output to me. Okay. Then we can take a confirmation from the user. Okay. Shall we cancel the report? Can you rerun that report? If yes, then what we need to do? We need to kill that work process only. Okay.
Yeah.
So like this, we need to, what are the long running work processes are hang in my instance, in my system, we need to kill them. Okay. Whenever you
The
are
user,
killing the work processes, then the dialog work processes will be free one by one. Got it? Got my point?
uh,
So before killing that
if in
work
case,
process, we need to confirm with user.
Yes, definitely. How you, without user interaction, user confirmation, it's not a best practice to kill dialog process directly. Better to take to contact to the user which report he is running, what T code is running, what is the status of that report. Okay. Ultimately, the user don't have any technical knowledge, so they will not tell you anything. Just they will say you, I have executed one transaction. Now I have run one material report. It was not running since long back. I am working on this. It was not running. The SAP system is not working. So like that they will say, because they don't have any technical knowledge, right? So they will say like this, SAP is not working. That's it.
In
Then,
real-time scenario, we need to connect through mails.
sorry?
In real-time scenario, we need to send a mail to user that which T code is
Yes,
running.
yes. We need to
So it,
contact through email. If possibility, we can contact through mobile also. If possibility is there.
yeah, yeah. The session which is already logged in will not get terminated. Is
See,
running long
as
running.
he has logged into the one session. Okay. In the second session, he is running that report. He has a two sessions, for example. What will
Okay, okay.
happen? I have killed that report, means second session will be terminated. For
Yeah,
example, he has logged in only one session only, okay? One session only. In this session only he is running the report. If I kill this report, then this session will be terminated. What will happen? Nothing. Then again he can log in.
yeah. He cannot cancel the session if it is long running.
No, he cannot cancel. Why? Because see, this is my report. Okay, here I have
Okay.
provided all the inputs and I have given the required inputs and I have submitted. Then I click on submit. Then what will happen? It's keep on executing, 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 executing.
Okay. He cannot do any action.
So he cannot do any actions on that session. Why? Because it's keep on executing, running, 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 running. So in the back end, in the system level, I can log in to the operating system as a basis consultant. I can see the long running work processes. Every work processes will have a work process ID. What is the status of work process? Which user ID is occupied by, which report is running, which T code is running, since how much time it is running. Those information we can find out in dpmon command. Then I can kill particular work process ID. How I can kill? Based on the work process ID only I can kill that work process. Okay.
Yeah, that is PID, right?
PID means process ID. Every work process will have a process ID.
Yeah. And
So
this,
using that sorry?
yeah, to log in the server also we have to use SID ADM or any other user also we can use.
Any other user means what type of
Uh,
users you have?
admin user, OS admin user.
Administrator user will never use to do our SAP administration tasks.
Okay.
We need to use only SID ADM user ID only at operating system level to do our SAP administration task, SAP Basis administration tasks.
Okay.
So see here, I have 6 instances are there where I have killed this work process. Did you got that point? Question?
Yeah. But we don't know where we kill.
So each and every instance, I need to log in at operating system level. I need to execute the dpmon. I can see the list of work processes for this instance only. Why? Because I have login at operating system level for this instance only. Got my point?
Yeah.
So here I can see the list of work processes for this instance only. If I kill the work processes, then this instance work processes will be free. Got it?
Okay. Only that instance will be free.
Yes. Again I need to log into this another instance. Again I need to execute the dpmon. Again I need to kill. Up to what time I need to kill these work processes? Till whole day or half day or full day? What time I need to kill the work process? Any guess?
Um,
All work processes are occupied. I have connected to one instance at operating system level. I have killed some work processes. For example, 2 or 3 work processes I have killed. Again, after that, one more instance I have connected. I have seen 2 or 3 long running work process, hang work processes are there. Again, I have killed 2 or 3. Then what will happen? Whenever you are killing the work processes, in the next step, the work processes will be free, right?
yeah. How do we confirm that this is long running?
Based on the long timing.
Yeah.
Since how
What
much
is the
time?
time limit?
If there is no time limit, then
No. What is the time limit? Yes, we can assume that this is a long running process. After 10 minutes or after 15 minutes, it will be a
after
wrong.
1 hour, after 2 hours, after 3 hours, we can assume this is a long running work process. More than
Okay.
1 hour.
Okay. Till 1 hour we can wait.
Yes. Means we can wait means, see, if it is running any T code, any SQL statement, any table, any query, any records it is fetching, then it's fine. It is
Okay.
not fetching any records, it is not executing any queries, then what will happen? It's a hang status. So if it is, that's why in the list of work processes, we need to concentrate on the long running work process. What is mean by long running work process?
Yeah, if time is elapsed more, then it is called as long running work process.
Long running work process means since long time it is running, right? Compared to
Yeah.
other data work process, since long time it is running. So that type of work process we call it as a long running work process. Based on, we need to concentrate on long running work process. After that confirmation we can kill the work process. Whenever you are killing the work process, the ultimately each and every work process, killed work process will be free. Then what will happen The work processes is free means what? The next user can connect to the system. Got my point?
Okay.
Whatever the user is trying to keep on connecting, then he can able to log in now. Why? Because now I have a free dialog work processes are there in my system. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
So this is the situation will occur in my production environment. Okay.
If dialog instances are in the same server, like 4 dialog instances are in the same server.
Then you need to give the profile of a dialog instance profile. PF
Can
equals
you
to
type this in? Yeah.
PF
Can you
equals
type this
to,
in comment prompt, please?
yeah.
So we no need to choose any directory. Direct we can write dpmon.
Go to the profile path. Yes, sir. SAP SID series profile.
CMD.
dpmoon PF equals to, where is my instance profile?
Yeah, the top one, third one.
Why again we have another? Okay, we'll take this. With what user? Oh, we have logged in with administrator. Okay, okay. We need to log in with SID ADM, right?
Okay. dpmon will work only with SID ADM.
Yes,
Okay.
because this is my SAP command, right?
Yeah.
What is your SID? SYD ADM. What is the password?
India 123.
Small caps.
Small, all small.
India?
123.
No.
Hari, any idea, Hari? Hurry.
Capital
Basis
I,
1, 2, 3. Basis 1, 2, 3.
all small, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Mhm. India at rate 1 to 3 I caps.
okay. In the server today, license is expired.
No problem. Install one more time. You will get a better practice. We have dump, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Go to USR, SAP, SID, sys, profile, CMD, DPMon, PF equals to see here. Here M means menu. Click on M. Okay. Process, work process, admin table. P. So these are the work processes list, right? Work processes, and it's a PID, status, are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, yeah.
So these are the different types of work process. How many are there? Total 26. 26 months it is, means it is counting from 0, means 27 total. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to kill any work process,
Now, how we will come to know it is long running?
here it will take a time, right? So here it will give you a timing. See time here. Time is 0 as of now, right? Here you
Okay.
can see the long running times,
It is
like
seconds or
4,000
milliseconds.
seconds. This is seconds, not milliseconds.
Okay.
This is dialog. This is a process ID. Okay. Using this
Okay.
process ID only, we can kill this work process. For example, status is running, and the time is long running, like 5,000 seconds, 6,000 seconds. Then if I want to kill, then 3588.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
It is
user ID.
asking me work process number. What is the work process number here? This is the work process number, right? 0123.
Okay.
So here I can provide work process number.
And user, how we will come to know which work process is associated?
Hmm. Here is not there. Here user is there, right?
Okay.
Yeah. User. It will give you the user ID.
Okay.
Okay. This is the
Yeah,
DP
yeah.
command.
Yeah.
So in real time scenario,
If
Real
additional
time
dialog
scenario.
is there,
Sorry.
if additional dialog instance is there, how we will select?
You need to provide dialog instance profile here.
Okay.
I have selected central instance profile. You need to select dialog instance profile. Then it will show you instance specific work process list.
Okay.
Mm,
If it is in another server, go to another server.
yes, log into the another server. There you have a profile, right?
Yeah.
So you can call dpmon command. So in a real-time scenario, to avoid this type of situations, we need to create a logon groups. Got my point? How many instances I have? Total 6 instances I have, correct?
Yeah.
I will create, first of all, we need to create a logon group name. For example, I have created logon group name is end user. This is my logon group name. Okay. First one, what we need to do? Create logon group name, correct? This is my logon group name end user. Second point, I need to assign the instances to my logon group name end user. Are you getting my point? Assign the instances means I want to assign this dialog instance to this group name, this dialog instance to this group name, this dialog instance to this group name. I have assigned all these dialog instances to my end user logon group name. Okay? Got it? Then using this logon group name, what is my logon group name? End user, right? So using this logon group name, my end users will connect to my PRD system, right? So this logon group name end user, I need to provide to the all my end users across the world. So they need to mention this logon group name in their SAP logon pad. Whenever they have mentioned this logon group name in their logon pad, whenever they are trying to connect to my SAP system using this logon group, then ultimately under this logon group, how many instances I have attached? I have attached 5 dialog instances. So ultimately they will connect to these 5 instances. Means they are not directly connecting to my central instance. I am giving access to connect all my end users to my dialog instances only. How I can differentiate? Using a logon group name. In that logon group name, how many instances I have attached? I have attached 5 dialog instances. Whenever the end users are logging through this logon group name, under this logon group name, how many instances are there? 5 instances are there. 5 dialog instances are there. So ultimately, all the users, who are the users are using the logon group name, those users will connect directly to the 5 instances only, any one of the instance of my 5 instances. Got my point?
Yeah. If we add only the one dialog instance,
Only one dialog instance. If you want, you can create a logon group. Otherwise, it's not a mandatory. If you have a huge number of dialog instances and huge number of users are there across the world, then you can create a logon groups. What is the purpose I am creating this logon group? Because I am not giving access, means direct connectivity access, means through SAP GUI access to connect to my central instance. This access I am not providing to my end users. I am just giving access because all the users should connect any one of the instances only. Why? Because whenever if there is no concept of logon group name, what will happen? All the users will connect to any one of the instance. In the 6 instances, any one of the instance they are connected. Okay. So whenever they are occupying all the instances, all the dialog processes are full. So it is giving me SAP hang, right? So to
Yeah.
avoid that type of situation, what I am providing is I am not giving access central instance to my end users. Just I am creating a logon group. I am assigning the remaining 5 dialog instances to that group. I am providing that logon group information. Using that logon information, using that logon group name, they are connecting to my any one of a dialog instance only. Then what will happen? For example, if all the dialog instances work processes are occupied, then what will happen? My central instance still is working fine. Why? Because in my central instance I have enough dialog work processes are there. Got my point?
Yeah.
Then as a basis consultant, I can log into the central instance directly and I can monitor the work processes of my other instances, what's going on in my dialog instances. So my system will not hang, right? My system is up and running. Why? Because my CI is free. My CI having enough dialog process, then it will connect to the system. Okay?
Yeah.
To avoid this type of situation, we need to create a logon group. So what will happen ultimately? Using this logon group, we can do a load distribution and we can get a better system performance. Got my point?
Yeah. Yeah. If we have only one dialog instance, then no need to create logon groups.
No need to create, but based on your requirement, if clients say, I need one logon group name, then you need to create.
Okay. Normally in
Based
real time, this groups will be there, logon groups.
Ramu
Yes.
sir, how can we differentiate users in and use logon group? So again, we need to assign some users to that logon group.
No. Logon groups, we are not assigning any users. We are assigning only instances only.
Okay, any user can log in.
Using that logon group name, we need to provide this logon group name to all the end users. They need to maintain the logon group name in their SAP logon pad itself.
Okay. Okay.
So whenever they are trying to log in, they will connect to any one of the dialog instance.
Now in this 5 dialog instances, can we attach only one dialog instance to that end user logon group?
Sure. Here, group name or server name. Here we need to provide the logon group name. Got my point? We'll see. Once they have provided the group name, okay, using this group name, if they are connecting, okay, if they are connecting, means if they double click on this, then ultimately they will connect to any one of the 5 dialog instances. Why? Because I have added 5 dialog instances to that logon group name and the user group name, correct? 1 second. హ్యాపీయా ఇంకా లేచిందో లేదు అని మళ్ళీ 6 గంటలకి లేస్తాను, 6 గంటలకి లేస్తాను. ఇంకేంది 33 అంటే 698 సరేనా? సరే. ఓకే. అంటే మా అబ్బాయి వేసుకుంటాడు పాత ఇప్పుడు చూస్తున్నా. Yes. Where we are? So using this logon group name, they can connect to any one of the dialog instances. For this, I have provided the logon group name is end user. Got my point?
Yeah. How many dialog instances will be there in real time?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Depends on the project. If it is a huge project, then we'll have a large number of dialog instances are there. 8, 10. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll continue on tomorrow.